In addition to the executive order, the governor also urged the General Assembly to come together to pass an order of protection law, which is similar to a red flag law.
What it falls under is a law that I think is appropriate for our state today, given the circumstances we're in. We decided to address this in a way that we thought would bring people together in our legislature with what we know about the situation in our state and the order of protection laws that we have, and to understand how best to do something in short fashion that would be substantive and effective and create a safer environment.
Now, this is arguably the most comprehensive move Governor Lee has made regarding gun legislation since the Covenant school shooting 2 weeks ago. News 2's Megan Kernan is hearing from those who lost loved ones in that tragic shooting. They say we still have a long way to go.
I think that that's a very good start, and I appreciate that Governor Lee has taken the risk. I think that that is a beginning.
But there's still many Tennesseans who would like to see more coming from our lawmakers in regards to gun reform.
It bothers me, it grieves me, because our beloved Nashville community has been abandoned. This has happened here now. Now Nashville is one of the places that a school shooting has happened. And not just in a school, but in a church-based school, a private school.
Since the Covenant School mass shooting, thousands of Tennesseans have marched to the state capitol for tighter gun restrictions in our state.
What do we want? Gun control! When do we want it? Now!
Those also fighting for gun control. Friends who lost their loved ones in the tragedy at Covenant.
I'm fighting so hard for gun control because I value the sanctity of human life. And children are a gift from God. I think that my faith, and I hope that the faith of others, demands that we put action to that. And action would be doing whatever it takes to protect those precious lives. And right now, we have 25 years of evidence to show that more guns does not do that.
A close friend of Dr. Kuntz, Anna Caudle, is doing exactly what she says Catherine would want her to do. Fight for gun reform so that no more students have to witness another mass shooting in a school again.
For the future with gun control, I hope to see a day when there are not weapons that were designed for military use in the hands of untrained civilians.
Anna says Dr. Kuntz was the one responsible for bringing active shooter training to the Covenant School.
I realized that if she hadn't been the headmaster over at Covenant, it would have been so much worse.
Yeah.
There would have been so many more children gone from our families. We would have lost so much more that day.
And we stopped by the memorial outside of the school this morning, and you might notice something missing. As it turns out, Anna has so graciously offered to take in, preserve, and clean all of the stuffed animals, cards, and other items that hundreds have brought to memorialize for all the victims. Bob.